Now I'm guessing you've clicked on this video and you haven't watched the last one, which is when we got online and there was other raids including in that video. I'd strongly advise you to go and look at that last video to get up to date on what the story has to offer and what's about to happen. A quick summary for anyone that doesn't know. These people in H2 had been hating on us for 3 wipes now. And I say a team, it was more an individual, but at the end of the day, an individual represents the team in a sense. So there's going to be repercussions for certain stuff that teammates do. The second time, or the second wipe, we were on Freak for they got raided second day of wipe. And they wanted to wipe us from this server, but they didn't get the chance to, and they left. And, you know, they still deny that they got raided when clearly they did. However, fast forward to this wipe, they joined midway through, and clearly they had an ally that was the base that was just offline from a team that we helped. So no one was going to save them. There wasn't going to be, you know, any allies that are going to come to save these people that we were about to raid. These guys went from, I would like to say, a 4-man from the first wipe, and then fast forward 2 more wipes, they were now a duo. So their team diminished, and, you know, there was only a duo left. I mean, I'd understand the amount of hate this person just has for no reason. I would have left too. This was something that I kind of wanted to do for a long time. I wanted to raid them, whether it was on or offline. Technically, or in my opinion, I don't even think he deserved an online for just carrying that much negativity and hate for us specifically for 3 wipes. It seems a bit excessive. However, as their allies were taken out, they had then changed their vendies, which unsurprisingly said, we only offline. And clearly by our YouTube channel you can see we have online, we've had fun onlines, we've had some toxic onlines. There's been a variety, and don't get me wrong, we have offline before. We are not perfect, whether it was through a toxic offline or it was just an offline by chance because they just weren't online. So I saw these weren't online whilst running to their base, and as I said, 1, they didn't deserve an online, and 2, we didn't really care. So we got our gear together and our last few rockets that we had, and we went for it. If you're going to continue to say we just offline when, you know, there's obviously proof out there that we don't, we'll just do it. And that is what is about to happen. However, there's a twist in the tail for this one. Not only did we raid them, we then had enough rockets to go and raid someone else. Now there was a base nearby that we heard rockets going off, and they had rockets. We then onlined them, and then once we finished the online and won and got, you know, some kits that we probably weren't going to use because it was the end of the weekly, we saw at the base we just offline, 2 of them came back on. So we thought to ourselves, let's do it again. And that is what is about to happen.
Yeah.
Then another box, a half box of spins, kit.
So a duo quickly turned into a trio base that we didn't have an idea of who that guy was. And not so surprisingly, they weren't stacked. We thought they would have some rockets at least, but it was just mainly kits and comps from doing launch runs. We thought that was it, and we thought that was it. Done and dusted, wipe was done, and, just let our stuff decay and probably just come back for wipe. But it didn't go as planned, because we then saw another sheet metal base in which we had enough boom for, and we saw they were online. But by this time, me, Unknown, and everyone else that was streaming stopped streaming because we thought that was it. However, Moo kept on streaming, and this is how it went down.
Wood near, but at 500 and something. Oh, what? Yeah, I'll put them on my body there. I'll put them on my body. There's one in there as well.
GG boys. Thank you for the online.
So with that said and done, this raid was pretty much over. It was about a 6v2. Though we outnumbered them, we didn't actually think we were going to raid this base whatsoever. So it was good to have a little online with a duo. As you heard, they said GG's and thank you for the online. Now, it was time to take heli. I don't know what it is with us, with this team. We always take heli whilst raiding. I think we've done 2 onlines where we've taken heli whilst doing the online. From the trio base earlier that we offline, 2 of them came back on, and credit to them, they dropped me, and I don't know who else they dropped, But obviously, with us outnumbering them, we recovered our stuff and actually got 6 to 9 rockets from the heli loot. So we thought, let's just go back and online them. And this turned toxic really quickly. And this is something I don't usually get into, this kind of toxic mindset, going to a base just to chat shit. But with everything this person has said over YouTube and over the 3 wipes we've been on this server with them, it kind of just got to me, and you know, I just had to get the last laugh. And this is kind of what the series of this video is about. From the first video that was up, the part 1 and the part 2, this is the last laugh. So we kitted up and got the rockets from the heli loot, and we went over there to say our final goodbyes.
Y'all are some straight trash cans. Y'all are straight garbage.
Sorry, Sam.
What would we kill 3 people with options 2v8?
Yeah, dude! Yeah, dude! Let's fucking go for it, dude!
How you getting 2v8'd, bro? How you getting 2v8'd?
Let's fucking go, dude! Let's go, dude! You wanna smoke? You wanna find smoke? You find smoke. I've had it up to here. Absolutely close.
Headed him.
Now what, yeah? I'll give you some more. Let's have a little fun then. Let's have a little platter. Oh, little fat shot. Oh, shut up. Go ahead, Tommy boy. Cross me, boy. Shoot the shot, boy. You got raided day, and you get right now. You little son. From heli loot. That's how shit. You wanna die? You wanna die again, boy? We'll do it again, boy. GG's.
He just locked you in there. He just locked him in there. He's locked you all in there. He's locked them all in there, Josh. He's closed the main gates. Have you got the boom to get out?
Really,
You're hating, bro.
every time you see us.
You're hating.
I'm not
You're
hating. I'm so
so
much better than you.
yeah,
It doesn't
you're
bother me.
obsessed
You don't kill me
with
so I can talk shit to you.
You're
Don't kill me so I can talk shit to you. Don't kill me so I can talk shit. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Obsessed, bro.
Look at you.
You're so
Look at you.
obsessed.
That's how bad you are, bro.
You're
That's
so
how bad you are. You can't hit a.
You're so obsessed. Well, fuck you.
I see that clip. Ah, you fucking.
And that was that. Next wipe, we would get offline within the first day. We had a few people that were door camping us throughout the first day, so we couldn't really get as built as we wanted to. Just a side note, I promise you guys, we're not actually that toxic. It's just when this person has been toxic for 3 wipes and commenting on our YouTube video 24/7, we had to get some payback. Now, of course, you know, like every team and every player, you can be toxic at times. It's Rust. No one's a saint. But this was one of those times where it was allowed. And with that said, that brings the end to this video and the last laugh.